Why mathematics describes the universe so well. Whether it's the pinpricks of light in the night sky, or the deep field images from the James Webb Space Telescope showing galaxies like scattered diamonds on velvet, there's a question that has haunted the greatest minds, and perhaps in a quiet moment has whispered to you, too. Why does it make sense? Why does our tiny, earthly logic, born on a speck of rock circling an average star, seem to hold the keys to the cosmos? It feels like a secret we were never meant to learn. For centuries, we've been told that mathematics is a tool, a human invention for counting and measuring. But what if that's only half the story? What if mathematics is not something we invented, but something we discovered? A native language of the universe itself, waiting for us to become fluent. Welcome. Today, we are not just exploring a scientific curiosity. We are embarking on a journey into what I believe is the greatest mystery of our existence. Why mathematics describes the universe so well. Strap in. We're going to bend your perception of reality. The physicist Eugene Wigner once spoke of the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics in the natural sciences. Unreasonable. That's the key word. It shouldn't work this well. Think about it. An ancient Greek named Euclid sat down and, using pure thought, devised rules for geometry. Lines, points, angles. It was a beautiful, abstract game of the mind. 2,000 years later, we use his game to navigate robots on Mars. The imaginary numbers conjured by mathematicians to solve esoteric puzzles turned out to be the fundamental engine of our digital world and the bizarre laws of quantum mechanics. It's as if we found a user manual for reality, written in a code we instinctively understood. We didn't write the manual. We found it, buried in the architecture of our own minds. This is where we cross the threshold from science into the mystical. Is this a cosmic coincidence? Or is it evidence of something far more profound? Let's start with a radical idea. Our brains are not blank slates. Evolution, over billions of years, did not just shape our bodies to survive in this universe. It shaped our minds to perceive its fundamental logic. We see in 3 dimensions because our world is largely structured in 3 dimensions. We understand cause and effect because the arrow of time in our universe only flows one way. Our neural circuitry, the very way we process information, is a biological reflection of the universe's own operational code. We are, in a very literal sense, made of the same stuff we are trying to understand. So when we do mathematics, we aren't just inventing abstractions. We are tuning our consciousness to the fundamental frequencies of existence. We are learning to think the universe's thoughts after it. Think of a whale. Its song travels for thousands of miles through the dark ocean. The water is its native medium. For us, mathematics is the medium. It is the water in which the cosmic whale swims, and we are just beginning to learn its songs. Now let's take this a step further into a more futuristic, almost science fiction realm. What if the universe isn't just described by math, but is math? This is the provocative idea of digital physics, or the mathematical universe hypothesis. It proposes that our physical reality is, at its most fundamental level, not made of tiny vibrating strings or particles, but of information, of bits, of pure mathematical relationships. Your body, that screen you're looking at, the distant light of a quasar, all of it is a manifestation of an unimaginably complex computation running on a cosmic computer. The laws of physics are the algorithms. The constants of nature, the speed of light, the strength of gravity, are the system's fixed parameters. This isn't just a metaphor. When we peer into the quantum realm, we see reality behaving in ways that scream computation. Particles that are in multiple places at once until observed. Like a program that only renders the details of a video game when a player is looking. Entanglement, where two particles are instantly connected across vast distances, defying our classical understanding of space, like two bits of data in a program that share a single pointer. We are not physical beings having a spiritual experience. We are perhaps informational patterns experiencing a physical reality. We are avatars in a cosmic simulation, and mathematics is our source code. And here's the truly magical part. Humanity has always sensed this. Long before Galileo declared that the book of nature is written in the language of mathematics, the mystics and sages knew. The Pythagoreans of ancient Greece were a secretive cult who believed that all is number. They saw numerical ratios in musical harmony, in the orbits of planets, in the very fabric of the soul. They were ridiculed, but were they wrong? Sacred geometry, found in the pyramids of Egypt, the structures of Gothic cathedrals, and the intricate patterns of Hindu yantras, is an attempt to tap into this fundamental architecture. The golden ratio, phi, appears in the spirals of galaxies, the curve of a nautilus shell, and the proportions of the human face. It's an aesthetic echo of a deeper mathematical truth. Our ancestors didn't have the Hubble telescope, but they had intuition. They felt the hum of the cosmic machine, and they tried to sketch its blueprints with the tools they had: symbol, story, and stone. This brings us to the most mind-bending frontier of all, a concept that feels like it's been pulled straight from the far future: the holographic principle. Some of the world's leading physicists now propose that our three-dimensional reality, with all its richness and depth, might be a projection from a two-dimensional surface at the very edge of the universe. All the information that makes up you, me, everything we see and know is painted on this cosmological horizon, like a cosmic DVD. Our 3D reality is the movie that gets played. If this is true, then mathematics isn't just describing the movie, it's describing the DVD, the laser, and the laws of projection. We are shadows on the wall of Plato's cave, finally turning around and using mathematics to understand not just the shadows, but the fire casting them and the world outside. This is no longer just physics. It is a new form of mysticism, grounded in the most advanced equations we possess. It suggests that the universe is a kind of cosmic mind, and every conscious being within it, including you, watching this, is a node in that network, a localized point where the universe becomes aware of itself. Our quest for mathematical understanding is the universe's own process of self-discovery. So why does mathematics describe the universe so well? It's not because we are clever monkeys who built a better tool. It's because we are children of the cosmos, fragments of the whole, who carry its intrinsic logic within the very structure of our consciousness. We are the universe's way of looking back at itself, of reading its own recipe. Mathematics is the silent language in which the symphony of creation is written. We are born with an innate, if rudimentary, ability to hear its melodies. And with every equation we solve, every theory we prove, we are not just learning about the universe. We are learning to speak its native tongue. We are decoding the grand tapestry, thread by mathematical thread. And the most beautiful part? The tapestry is infinite. The mystery is endless. The journey has only just begun. If this journey into the heart of reality resonated with you, if it made you feel that sense of wonder and awe, then do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We are just getting started on unraveling the universe's greatest secrets, and I'd love for you to be part of this community. And I want to hear from you. This is a conversation. What do you think? Is math a human invention or a cosmic discovery? Do you feel that sense of a wired-in code? Let me know your thoughts, your wildest theories, in the comments below. The most interesting conversations happen there. Finally, if you want to go much, much deeper down this rabbit hole to explore the holographic principle, the simulation hypothesis, and the idea that we live in a conscious, mathematical multiverse, I have spent years weaving these threads together in my book. It's called Holographic Multiverse, and it's a guidebook to the furthest frontiers of science and mysticism. If you're ready to have your mind expanded, the link to get your copy is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Remember to look up, but more importantly, remember to look within, because the code you're looking for might already be there.